Hello and welcome to the Prog Analyst. Today we're going to be talking about the Devin Townsend song, Life. I haven't transcribed the whole song note for note, but I transcribed important rhythmic, melodic, and harmonic parts for us to break apart. The song starts with a repeated guitar pattern of 16th notes here, simply consisting of 4 notes diatonic to the key of A flat. We then get this first anthemic guitar riff here, and most of the harmony here is over these A flat, D flat, and F minor chords, each lasting a half note. But at the end we get a quarter note each of F flat and G flat major, which are modal interchange chords borrowed from the relative minor, the flat 6 and flat 7 major chords. These chords moving in this way can be found in some other prog rock songs and also some film scores, because moving 3 consecutive major chords by stepwise motion leading up to the tonic is a very epic sound. This rhythm on the second beat is a kind of recurring motif in the song, and we can see that this rhythm on the second beat is emphasized throughout the verse. I'll point it out again when we get to the chorus as well, but the point is there's this underlying rhythmic consistency that's driving the phrasing here. It's worth noting that the phrases in the verse start on beat 2, just after the start of the measure, which we'll also come back to talking about when we hit the chorus. This measure here is an extension of the first idea that carries us to the downbeat of the next measure, then gives us space to breathe while we have these modal interchange chords. We go through those 4 measures again with different lyrics, and then we get this My Life. That carries us right through the downbeat of 1 of our instrumental chorus, which reuses the A flat riff we had at the very beginning of the song. Now we get to the chorus, and the first thing I'd like to note is the rhythm of the melody. Here it starts on beat 1, contrasting from the beat 2 we had in the verse, so already this chorus is more forward and heavy hitting in comparison. We have the emphasis of the 4th 16th note on beat 2 again, so that rhythm is still underlying a bit here even though it's a new section. Then we have these syncopated anticipations to each beat 1 and 3, and this set of much quicker 16th notes. All these choices here, the start of beat 1, the anticipations, and the 16th note rhythm, are elements that help this chorus rhythmically contrast from the verse in a more exciting and energetic way. The repetition of this 3-note fragment here, I think, also helps the power of the chorus and helps the chorus to be more catchy. On top of all this, the melody is in a completely different range of notes. The highest note we had in our verse was D flat, but here we go all the way up to A flat, with most of our melody being in this E flat to A flat range, and the lowest note being C. Again, this shift in melodic range is building the intensity for a stronger chorus. The last thing I'd like to note about this chorus is the response here that sings on A flat over the F flat and G flat modal interchange chords. Singing this pitch grounds us in A flat when we're momentarily borrowing from other modes, but it also creates this cool effect where the melody is staying on the same note, but the harmony is moving, so the harmonic context of the A flat changes. Over the F flat, the A flat is the 3rd, then the 2nd over the G flat, and then we get a resolution as it becomes the 1 in A flat. The bridge is the first time we really have a change in chord progression from what was going on in the rest of the song, moving back and forth between our 5 and 4 chords, with the modal interchange chords again at the end of the bridge taking us into the guitar solo. Our phrases are back to starting on beat 2. I like how he holds this G against a D flat as a sharp 11 tension, then resolves it nicely to these chord tones. Our second phrase is a slightly shorter variation on our first. Our third phrase and first phrase are nearly identical, the third one just starts a little higher, and then our last phrase of the bridge changes at the end over our modal interchange chords. The first half of the guitar solo is pretty identical to our intro riff. There's also a brief quote of the chorus melody with these few notes here. Almost the whole guitar solo is diatonic to A flat, and the rhythms are fairly simple, so the solo is accessible to any kind of listener and melodically memorable. That's my complete breakdown of Life by Devin Townsend. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new or enjoyed the video, please like it and share with anyone else who might be interested. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else about this song you enjoy or find interesting that I might not have mentioned. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe as well. If you have any suggestions of prog rock songs you want to see an analysis video of, leave those in the comments as well. The next video will be about the song Heard a Culling from Porcupine Tree's newest album. Thanks again!